Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1153rd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that would be me. Traders, short-term trading, boy oh boy, is that what this is turning into, or what? These markets are whipsaw. Before we get into tonight's video, which is geared for trading on Monday, well, Sunday through Monday, that would be March 31st, 2014, you must know that futures trading can be extremely risky and cause substantial financial loss and way more than you have in your trading accounts. In this environment with this extreme volatility, a stop is your best friend, but even stops can be overran with this volatility. So if you don't understand the risks behind this game, you should not be playing at this juncture. If you do understand the risks and you got some risk capital, let's go. It's going to get interesting. All right, so what do we have on the board? We still have that sideways OMNI because oddly enough, even with Friday's little run up, it did not flip my OMNI back to green. Now, my last video, 1152, I left you only one chart. In that chart, it was a NASDAQ chart, showed my OMNI average, and I said, history usually repeats itself. I say tonight it is prudent to stop selling ES or NASDAQ and stand on the side, and here's why. Right? Let's not sell the NASDAQ on Friday. We were sellers of S&P and or NASDAQ since last Thursday, last week, straight through all of this week, except for Friday. This Friday that just passed, we decided to take a pass on selling, and that was a good idea. The market went up, not down. But it did not change the OMNI. OMNI has not flipped up to green. So, luckily, I had a lot of time over the weekend to do a little research and find out what's going on, and here is what I will tell you. History usually does repeat itself. I'm going to show you another chart to prove that it does. And are the leaders, which would be, we've seen NASDAQ already in our last video, so Russell and transportation average, are they offering a signal? I think you're going to find this chart segment very interesting, traders. Here's what I will show you. There are 27 instances from today back to 2009 where I went and used another one of our OMNI averages to see what the market will do. And out of those 27 instances, really 26 plus the one happening right now at this moment in time, the record was 23 times. Yes, we penetrated the average. Only 3 times the average actually stopped the market. Not the OTAPMA average that I showed you in Friday's video. This is another OMNI average that we use when OTAPMA looks like it's going to be violated. So I'd like to show you that. History does tend to repeat itself. I think that's what's going to happen. Are we getting a signal? Traders, if you like the chart segment you're about to see, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Come into my free trading rooms. Don't trade alone. Come hang out with us. There's an army of Omniacs hanging out there. The trading room is free, and I'm at the helm. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, this was the chart from video 1152. It was Thursday night's chart for trading on Friday, and I showed you the NASDAQ, and I said, look, this is our OTAPMA, the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average, and that NASDAQ tends to bounce off it and go the other way when it hits it, and we shouldn't sell it on Friday. We've been selling it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We decided not to on Friday. It did go up a little bit, so that was good info. So this was the chart that was in Thursday night's video for Friday. That worked, but the OMNI did not flip and turn green, so let me figure out why, and here we go. Transportation average, really the big leader, deemed the leader of all U.S. indices. Transportation average, daily bar. Traders, every time we get past this OMNI average that I'm showing you here in blue, we tend to break it. Now, we here right now, this is today right at the average, right? For Sunday night into Monday. We get near the average, we break it, get near the average. One time so far I could find, actually 3 times out of 26, 3 times only, that the average actually didn't get violated. So here it did not get violated. Here we did, violated, 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 violated. This goes 2014, 2013, right? Same chart. I'm just going to keep taking you back. We're still in 2013, violated. Look at all of this. This was just ridiculous for a while. It never stopped violating it. Then it goes back to its normal swing. Violation back up, violation back up. Big violation of the average. We're in 2012 now, heading into 2011. we start to look back, 2012 into 2011, violation one time, that's time number 2, that it didn't get through. Violation, 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 violation. Here we go. We're going to go back even further. Stay with me here. I'm going from right today all the way back to 2009. Violated. Okay, number 3, the third time it didn't violate. Violated, violated, violated. And there you go. Violated. That's actually 3, right? We may have 4 all total because I went back about 10 years. So all the way back to 2009, traders, in the Dow Jones Transportation Average, we have almost always violated this secondary Omni average. Let's go back to where we are today, right here and now. This is where we stand as of Thursday into Friday. We had that little uptick. The odds are good that we're going to violate this average. So that's what I think is going to happen. We are day traders. We're looking for a one-day trade, a dip back down. That is what I expect. So we're back to 2014. That's your Dow Jones. The other leader, of course, is your Russell. And look at the Russell. I went back. I don't want to bore you with it, but look at all the violations. Once it didn't. Violated, violated, violated. Here, violated. Here, it just tagged. Violated, violated. And we just started to violate it. The thing about it is we've only been down for 2.5 days or maybe 3 days. It's generally more than that. Right? Generally more than that many days when you do get under. So I don't think it's going to bounce on Sunday, Monday. I think it's going to come back off again. You've got to be a real believer in history repeating itself and that repetitive patterns are the absolute cornerstone to accurate technical analysis. If you believe in that, then you should think that we get violated on the transportation average and we head down again for trading indices on Monday. Pull your own charts, do your own homework. Go back and take a look. I assure you, I always make sure I'm careful when I do homework. I've gone back for years. This is what it is. So, traders, there is my technical argument for why, look, we're not completely turned back up again. Sideways to bearish, if you ask me, is what happens here. We sell rallies, at least until we get back to a green Omni. History usually does repeat itself. I showed you that chart. I mean, that goes back for years. Now, why did I stop researching past 2009? Because this is a brand new environment. It's a new economy. Everything that's happened before 2009 has nothing to do with what goes forward because we've never had such help from the Fed before. We've never had the Fed buying bonds and buying securities and holding up a market like we have now. That all started around 2009, right? That's when you do your homework because everything before that has nothing to do with the new world. That's what I've noticed. All right, traders. Are the leaders offering a signal? I think they are. If you'd like to study with me, I'm going to hold an Omni camp. At least I'm contemplating one. That should be May 16th through the 19th. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 intense training days here live in Las Vegas with me. If you'd like to be part of that, there's only probably 2, maybe 3 empty seats left open. I think we already have 3 gone. I only take 5 people at a time. I keep it very small. If you'd like to qualify, or at least have me question you and see if you qualify to come out to an Omni camp, come to livewithoscar.com, click the Omni camp average above, I guess on the computer. While I'm looking at the camera and I'm going here, I have to go over here, don't I? Because it's like left and right, right and left. So when you're looking at my website, you'd actually be clicking up here for the Omni banner. Click that, fill out your application, and I'll be more than happy to call you and qualify you personally on the telephone. All right, traders, once again, I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Come join me in my free trading room. Always remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with keeping your emotions at bay is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll video 1153, and I'm not so sure it's going back up just yet. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.